Good morning on day 5 from stealth camp. Had a pretty good night's sleep. It wasn't real flat, but I was able to go to sleep. At some point during the night, I heard an animal. The noises kept getting louder. It never really got close to the tent, but I could hear it. So I opened the fly, shined the light, and it took off. Not really sure what it was. It could have even been a bird or something, but it's now 6:45 and getting ready to make some miles. I got 36 left to go by tomorrow when my pickup is coming. So let's get hiking. According to the Far Out app, they didn't list any water for several stretches, and someone had commented about a mile back going the other way that there's plenty of water sources, like actual streams and stuff like that, which is true. But look at this. This is the second time I've passed this already this morning. They should really list this so people don't water carry during these areas. I accidentally came down the side trail of the parking lot and off the MST, which is frustrating because I have to climb back uphill. But check out this view of Grandfather Mountain. And you have the Lynn Cove Viaduct. That's awesome. That's so cool. You can even see the swinging bridge way up there. See it? Or the Mile High Bridge. Hello, friend. I'd like to pass. Do you mind? He was not happy that I made him move. That wasn't a big snake. I don't know what type it was, but I didn't want to play with it. Good thing I have trekking poles. I was able to push him out of the trail. Then he curled up and jumped at me once, and then just pushed him down the hill a little bit and made my way. He can go back and have a spot now. This guy, all naughty. All over the trunk. This is so cool. All these kinds of rocks, and you got these flat ones that are just layered. You can hear the cars. This trail for this portion parallels the Blue Ridge Parkway. So as the morning has progressed, you hear more and more cars. Just saying that water's cool, and I wiped out right there. Completely fell down, whole side's wet, shoes are wet, and I was thinking the wet feet days may be over. Oh well, even the phone went in the water. Glad the phones are now waterproof. Oh well, a little excitement for the morning. All right, this is not even listed on the app. I'm pretty sure this water source is here all the time. Crazy. I would have carried all the way through here if I wouldn't have stopped early. Sorry, buddy, I gotta pass. There's this nice web across the path. I'm just gonna have to come down. Oh no. This is the kind of trail that I was really hoping for yesterday at the end of the day. My feet were hurting and I was tired, and it was so technical with the rocks and the roots, ups and downs. Things were wet. I was moving at a snail's pace, and it's partly why I didn't make it to the targeted campsite, because I just couldn't move fast enough. I think I was only about 2 miles shy of it, but this may not last, but I'm certainly enjoying it this morning. I'll take it whenever I can get it. All right, what do we have here? That's pretty. Just came across a hiker and stopped and chatted for about 5 or 10 minutes. She's out here just day hiking, but she mentioned that she's training for rim to rim in a day in the Grand Canyon. She is an older woman, and she comes and does the Tanawa Trail, I believe is how you pronounce it. Her husband drops her off at one end, picks her up on the other, 13 miles. It's pretty cool. Also, after hiking through trees and up rock steps and just mountainous areas, it's kind of nice to come out to a meadow, second meadow actually. See grass and sky out in the distance. When the terrain changes, it's always a little bit more interesting. Hello, guys. Don't mind me. These guys are following me now. Or at least they think I'm interesting. It's all right, guys. You can have your rest spot. Another style that's no longer used because you can just walk around it. There's been several stream crossings and so far, and that's the most challenging. But I made it. For all my complaining last night, not on video, but just to myself, over the last 4 or 5 miles about how difficult the terrain was, I gotta say, almost all of today's been pretty nice. I hope I don't jinx myself. But even the water crossings have been nice. You could rock hop, and most things been gradual with, you know, very few ups and downs and no long uphills, steep downhills. Hey, I'll take it. I hope it keeps coming like this. Let's see what we got here. An old bridge. I like to stop and take portrait pictures of these, and sometimes you get a lot of them on the trees. These are all different colors and look pretty cool in the sun when you walk by. Lots of stream crossings here. This is pretty cool how this trail follows this creek, or several creeks. This one seems like the easiest to cross, but watch me bust my ass and slip. I probably should stop filming, but why stop now? All right, I'm gonna stop to climb this thing. And that's what I'm talking about. Got a rope. All right, let's do it. This is cool. This is just upstream from that waterfall. Wide open spaces to play in the water. All right, so I decided to take a break. I was walking along the trail and heard these cascades. They're super loud, and fortunately there was a path to get down here. So nice place for a snack. Here, I'll show you the other side. So cool. I'm on a big rock, so don't worry. It's pretty flat and easy to get to. Usually there's just a white dot. Look at this fancy logo. As I try not to fall. Ooh. I would go down. All right. I thought we were gonna have to do that. Goodbye, friends, on the Boone Fork Loop Trail. I'm gonna have to check that trail out one day, though. Nice that they have steps here, but man, I'd rather go down. A bougie MST sign. They can't have no simple white dot around here. So back there, I took that side trail to Hebron Falls, and the side trail wasn't too long. It was a steep downhill to the falls, and I really wasn't impressed. It could have been awesome, which is why I always check them out. I love seeing waterfalls, but it was a bunch of rock cascades, more rock than cascade, unless there was some side trail somewhere that I missed. So it took some energy to come back up it. Wish there was a payoff, but hey, you gotta try, right? So in about 5 miles, I'm gonna get to this place called Manor. It's a museum of some sort, and I think there's Memorial Gardens, and trail goes right through it, or next to it, and according to the information, there are public restrooms and water, and I'm hoping some electricity that I could charge up my stuff, because I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it to the end of tomorrow. Fingers crossed though. Should be able to get there in about 2 hours if the terrain holds like it is. So, all right, let's hike on. All right, this section here is 500 feet elevation gain and less than half of a mile. It's been relentless, so I just gotta make it up. Looks like I have some climbing to do, different kind of climbing. Imagine some people try to climb under that, but it wasn't too bad to get over it, and I don't want to risk scratching my back. And I'm kind of lazy right now. I don't even want to take off my pack. All right, this is pretty. Check out the walls they made. This is the Manor, old Manor carriage trail system, something like that. And I think it's also called Rich Mountain Trail. It's nice. So just walking through this field, and the skies are amazing. Those folks with their horses, you can see back there, they out for a horse ride today. You got the blue sky and the green grass. It's like that Windows desktop screensaver, like just perfect out. Let's see, about 3 miles to go till we get to the Cone Manor. Fingers crossed. There's electricity. Still got to find a place to stay tonight too. Rich Mountain, 4 miles. That's what that guy was talking about. Also, horses have to stay on trail, no shortcuts. Does that mean everyone else can take shortcuts? All right, this is Trout Lake Dam. That's cool. Hit your horse here. The view from the Manor house. Outside of the Cone Manor house, trying to charge my battery pack. A lady inside helped me. She was nice enough to let me plug it in to make it through tomorrow. I made it 5 days without needing to recharge, but I think I need a little bit more just to get through tomorrow. You can see here's the porch. It's a pretty nice place to hang out. Can't complain about the view. All right, leaving the Cone Manor house. I sat there for about 30 minutes, let my battery pack charge. Turns out it didn't charge. I don't know what was up. When I plugged it in, it started flashing like it did, but then it had no charge. Or it had the same L when I was done. So I don't know what's up with that, but I need to get moving. I reached out to one of the listed trail angels. They asked that you contact them a few days in advance, so I'm not expecting them to respond. I sent a message, apologized for the late notice. It'd be nice if they do. If they do, that means I have, I think it's 8 or 9 miles to go. It might be pushing close to 8 o'clock. If they don't respond, I can try to stealth somewhere. I don't think it's legal. I don't even know if there's spots. Who knows? There is a backcountry campsite I don't have a permit for. You're supposed to have one there too. And 9 miles, whatever I do tonight's going to help me for tomorrow. But I really wasn't wanting to do crazy miles today. I also have a dilemma. If I end up, here, let's check out the house. That's pretty cool. I have a dilemma. When I get to the highway 221, I believe, I got to turn left to get onto the Blue Ridge Parkway. If I go to the right, about 3 to 4/10 of a mile down the road is a gas station. You grab a soda and maybe some chips. So we'll see. If I hear from the trail angel, I'm not doing it. If I don't, I might do it. All right, later. One other thing, while I was waiting, it was nice to rest. So even though I didn't get my battery charged, got to rest. But I laid out my socks and my shoes. It was very sunny, and it's the first time that they both have been dry in about 4 days. It actually feels pretty nice. We'll see if I get blisters now because they haven't dealt with dry friction, but it's nice to have dry shoes. For some reason, I had my head down, just powering through. I came from that way, and then I just turned the corner and went that way, about 1.2 miles more than I should have. About 0.2 miles more than I should have. And man, I didn't need that extra distance right now. I reached out to a trail angel about camping option, and I heard back. I didn't expect to hear back so quickly. Usually they want some advance notice, and they were so nice to write back and offer me a place to stay, so I'm pretty excited. They were about 8 miles away from when I first heard about them, which is about 3 miles to 4 miles further than I wanted to go tonight, but hey, I'll take it. And they even mentioned that they would have some dinner left over. They're hosting a church group tonight, and I guess they're feeding them, and they offered me dinner, so you can't beat that. It's awesome. It's starting to drizzle a little bit, and even though my shoes just dried out, an hour ago for the first time in 4 days, I don't care. Get wet. I'm excited about the dinner and the place to stay. Can't all be good luck all the time, right? All right, I'm hiking on a little quickly. Later. Hello there. Aren't you a pretty one? Look at that guy. There's 3 of them. Look at that. So cool to be walking and then come across these pastures. You got horses up there grazing. Totally unexpected. He's looking at me. He's wanting to know, am I a friend or a foe? I'm a friend if you were to come over, but the sign said I can't touch you, and I got places to be. Check this out. Those are very bright. Cool. I mean, erosion is an issue. It's 4 signs all right next to each other. Look at those. Interesting. It's the big highway, 321. I may try to stash my pack here and walk the 1/4 mile or 4/10 of a mile to the gas station and back with a little bit lighter load. Gas stations to the right, MSTs to the left. So I decided to hike the extra 0.8 miles to go get some tasty snacks from the convenience store. Google Maps said it's 0.4 away. I ditched my pack in the bushes back there. I'm gonna try to book it up here. Hello, Blowing Rock. And hello, Speedway. I would have cried if it was closed. All right, just left Speedway. Got 2 Cokes, some donuts, 2 bags of chips, and a chicken Caesar wrap for lunch tomorrow. So all junk food, but I'm gonna love every bit of it. All right, let's see if my backpack is still there. Can you see it? There it is. Yeah. Hey, buddy. We get to walk with the cows. What's up, fellas? You're not gonna run me over, are you? You're just checking me out? No, no. They're chasing me. No, no. All right, I'm not sure where to go. These guys are following me, crazy. Damn, they're relentless. I tried banging my sticks. I don't even know where the trail is. All right, we've decided to keep our distance. I had to bang my sticks and they kind of ran off, but I think now they're following again. Come on, guys, leave me alone. All right, I gotta get out of here. Are they still coming? I'm not looking at them. All right. Later, fellas. It was nice getting scared by you. I don't know what they would have done, but they kept following. Were they looking for food? Were they just interested? I don't know, but the whole pack came. I think this is the trail. Got my heart racing a little bit. All right, that was interesting. I think I made it. I escaped from the cows. That was cool. Blue Ridge Parkway hiking. Only a short bit. Had to cross over and then I'm gonna turn left up here. I think I'm gonna go check out this view over here. Goodness. Here, I'll show you what it's like. Look at that. It's pretty. All right. Oh, crap. Got more cows. All right. We'll see how this goes. You guys gonna be nice? I need to pass through, okay? Do we have an agreement? I'm just gonna walk over there. You guys can just keep doing what you're doing. I promise. You can keep eating. Don't worry, I'm not gonna mess with you. I'm just walking over here. Thank you for being nice. You gonna follow me too? Hey, hey, no, no. Gosh, looks like they just like following. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, I don't have food. Back off. All right. Let's see how far they come. You're some curious bunches, aren't you? You could have just kept eating. Look, really, you don't have to keep following. You can just keep eating. All right, cool, we're good? All right, good. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Some crazy cows. Maybe that's what they do. I've never owned cows. Do they just follow people like that? Maybe they want pets? Who knows? I don't want to get trampled by 15 or 20 cows. They just keep coming. Hey, you know, the grass is way better over there. Go enjoy that grass. This is uphill. You don't want this. They're still coming. And what's funny is they stop and eat as they come. What's that all about? I think I've ditched the cows, but check out these fruit trees. It's cool. You get to walk under them. Who knew the last 3 miles of the day would be such an adventure? And honestly, I don't know if it's over yet. Oh, getting a view here. Yeah, a little bit. Check that out. Is that why they call it the Blue Ridge Mountains? Coming up to the Thunder Hill Overlook. And away from the stalking cows. Got mountains on either side. This is the dude's back there climbing on the rocks. Huh. I got a camera. I don't know if they're doing Instagram stuff, but who knows, maybe emails will be out here later. It's an awesome view from that overlook. It's the first one I've seen that doesn't have a sign, but it's pretty cool with the fence and the trees, sun going down. I'm sure when it gets lower, it's a great sunset view. All right, so walking on the parkway some more. We got to go down here, and then I think we're gonna turn left into the forest. Less than 2 miles to go till we get off trail to the trail angel's house. Some Blue Ridge Parkway, walking on the parkway. Off into the woods we go. All right, I just heard a noise and saw some deer run off. You know, last night when I said I heard some animal, that's the sound I heard. I couldn't remember exactly what it was to describe it, but when I just heard that, that was it. So I'm guessing there were some deer around my camp last night. So I'm pretty sure deer don't mess with people. Heck, they're always running away. So if I ever hear that noise again, now I know. I didn't know what it was, so I had my heart racing a little bit last night. The deer are in the field. Let's see if I can get them before they run off. There's a lot of them. They see me too. See them? That guy, he's checking things out, trying to get a picture. According to the map, it said there are sometimes cows in here, but they're no bother. They must be the non-stalking cows. Those deer are still up there. See them? It's a big place for them to play. If the cows were a bother, this is a long way to go to get away from them. This is like for perfect place for stalking cows. Man, this is pretty. Goodness. All right, it's time to see if Far Out is telling the truth or just building up our confidence, because if these guys stalk me, I'm not gonna be happy. And they already see me. Maybe if I just like ran at them like a warrior, they would turn and run the other way. All right, they don't seem to be running away. Some of them have white on their heads. Is that the mean ones? Uh-oh, it's a standoff. I really don't want to go in between you. Uh-oh. How about if I go this way? You guys can have that. I'll go over here. No, you're good. Stay right there. You're good. You guys gonna follow me? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go on my way later. Here's some cool cows. Hey, hey, hey. I said you were a cool cow, okay? Hey, hey. All right, these are some more stalking cows. Maybe they just want pets. All right, hey. All right, maybe I'll pet them. This is crazy. See? See what I have to put up with? You guys like to actually run too. All right, I'm at the stile. Maybe I'll pet you. All right. I offered to pet them and they ran away. Fake tough guys. Well, when you got that many, it makes me nervous. You want some pets? I'll give you a pet. Here, come here. Here, come here. The guide says sometimes there's horses in this field. And one of them may be aggressive to dogs. I hope it's not aggressive to people. I've been discovered. Look at that. They're watching me. They're not stalking yet. I didn't even see them. The guide said horses, not cows. I didn't even realize I was walking right by a family cemetery. It's an old one. All right, less than a mile to go till they turn off the trail. This has been surprisingly fun last hour or two. A little bit more Blue Ridge Parkway walking. All that noise you hear in nature is this road. Now the cars on it. All right, we came up to see Ajo Gap. Now we're gonna head back down, take our road over there. The crest of the Blue Ridge. So look at those colors. We missed the bright ones probably, but still nice. All right. A little hidden behind the grass. Fortunately, I'm walking. I think we crest this hill and it's down from there. Some years ago, some co-workers and friends would make a team for the Blue Ridge Relay, which is a little over 200-mile race from Grayson Highlands State Park to Asheville. And you just exchange off and you run until you get there. Morning, day, night. And as I'm walking alone here on this road near the parkway, hearing all the animal sounds and the occasional cars pass by, it brings me back to that feeling. I'm not running, but I am walking, and so I'm putting effort to get down this road to the destination. Could just as well be running, making it to the next handoff. So I don't know, just thought of that, and I do like the mountains and being out here. All right, so there's the Mountains of Sea Trail. Tomorrow we'll go there, but today we're going to the Trail Angels house. I see you cows up there. I know you want to come stalk me. I'm not going in your yard. Had enough of that. The moon is out. I don't know if you can see it. But that is cool. Pretty flowers. The hills, meadows, nice sky. All the animals, all the sounds of the nature. It's a cool lake. or pond. You can hear the frogs. Check that guy out. A little bumpy. He sees me. What's up, buddy? A little uphill to the trail angel's house. I didn't even see the horse over there. It's pretty. Maybe it was in the barn. It's bedtime at the trail angel's house, John and Shelly, and I couldn't have had a better experience. It far surpassed anything I would have expected. I was really just looking for a place to camp and thinking throw my tent in the yard, but they invited me in, offered me a shower. They had dinner ready. They actually had a group from church over, and they had barbecue and coleslaw and beans and cornbread and some fries, and they let me have as much of that as I wanted. Then we washed my clothes. John even offered a beer after. It's fantastic. And tomorrow morning I'll get up and they said they'll make breakfast and then I'll get back on the trail. This is just so amazing. I couldn't have expected it. And it's gonna be nice to sleep in a bed tonight. Tomorrow I have about 12, 13 miles to go and then I'll be done. So it's been fun. All right, night.